Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into the next episode of the 100. This is season 2, episode number 16, titled Blood Must Have Blood, part 2. So if you haven't seen my reaction to part 1, go ahead and check it out. Check out the playlist. If you're new here, check out my reactions from all the way from season 1, episode 1. Be there just in time, catch up before we hop into season 3. If you're just now joining us over on Patreon, I do have multiple weeks ahead. We're already well into season 3, possibly almost done with it. So if you guys want to just join the Cool Kids Club over on Patreon, that option's available to you. If not, that's totally cool. You can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and of course, share it with your friends. It helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. Everybody wins in the end. So, before we hop in, I do want to say, I am still a little shocked about how we left things in the previous episode. Lexa basically betrayed us, and by us I mean Clark, and I guess if what they're doing is driving a wedge between them so they can kind of come back together, I feel like that's where we're going. It's gonna be, I feel like this is going to be like some long, not necessarily drawn out, but it's going to be like a long love story where these two are probably going to get together. They're going to go to war for each other, and it's probably going to be, I don't know, I don't want to judge it already, but it is on the CW, and usually romance angles on the CW aren't necessarily my cup of tea. But I will give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm kind of interested in a possible relationship between Clark and Lexa. That is, of course, unless Clark kills her first. But I'd be down for that. Yeah, I don't know. But the last time I kind of had like actual optimism when it came to a character like that was like Anya, and we saw how they did her all sorts of wrongs. So I don't know. Very interested to see where we go from here, because we got screwed over. The Grounders are A-OK. The Arkers are still stuck in the Mount Weather, and they're basically fucked. They're basically like lambs to the slaughter. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what we're gonna do there, but I feel like we're gonna shift our attention over to Jaha, Murphy, and whoever else is with them, because they're following a drone across a body of water towards the City of Light. We'll see if we get any sort of like revelation there. We figure out what it actually is, if it actually is a place, if it actually is a place that actually welcomes everybody, like no prejudices, no like whatever. So we're in a good spot, you know, storyline wise. But if you're like a person on the ground, literally, like if you're in the story, you're like, damn, we're fucked. We don't know what we're doing right now. We don't know what's up. So, um, oh, and they wasted the Octavia thing. She's no longer the second. We didn't really get. I never really. I don't want to say we. I know people will jump on me in the comments. I never got a really good understanding of what it meant to be a second, or what it actually meant to be a grounder. I feel like this episode or this season should have had an episode dedicated solely to the grounders and their way of life, how they operate. Now I know Lexa was like, come with me to the capital so you'll see what this is all about. I feel like that's the episode I'm looking forward to, or that's the episode that's probably going to explain things. But for now, I feel like they should have had that episode so far so I could actually care about what it means to be a second. Like, I just feel like it's just a title. Octavia had it and now she doesn't. So does it really matter? Like, I don't know. You know, so I don't know. We'll figure out what happens there, but storyline wise, I don't really know what else I want to touch on. Maya lost her dad. I remember that. We only really met him like an episode or two ago. Wick and Raven, I'm not really for their romance anymore, but I believe they're caught. I think I mentioned in the last reaction that I'm not sure what exactly their plans would be for Raven and Wick if they don't necessarily execute them immediately, but I'm guessing they're going to keep them alive for the bone marrow, in which I'm still not necessarily 100% like clear on. Like, do they have to be alive for the bone marrow like extraction? Like, I feel like you don't need to be. Like, the bone marrow is still going to be there. Like, if you're living or dead. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand if there's some sort of science-y explanation that I just missed about if they need to be alive or not. But to me, it just doesn't make sense. Like, if I was the guards and I see them after they just blew up everybody and killed someone, I walk up on them and bang, bang. Okay, they're dead. Let's get their bone marrow. Literally, they would have no fight. They would have no bargaining chips because no one would know if they succeeded or not. They would just, like, our people, the Arkers, would just assume that they died in the explosion. There would be no ties if Raven and Wick did not check back in with Clark. They would just assume that they died in the explosion. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I feel like they're going to be kept alive. They're going to be in cages and whatever. So we'll figure that out, and they'll probably grow back that romance. But they really soured it in the last episode. Not even going to lie. I'm not even going to hold you on that one. But, yeah. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to hop into this episode. I'm very eager to see how the season ends, just because it's sci-fi. I really like to see how they're going to continually to, you know, up the ante a bit. But, yeah. Let's hop into this episode, have a good time, talk about Amelia afterwards, all that good stuff. But yeah, remember guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, and here we do it. Alright guys, here we go.
So Ahab, come back, get some rest.
I'm fine.
Get some rest. He's not oaring. Or rowing. Oaring.
Get back on that oar, Craig.
Or what? We don't even know if we're going in the right direction anymore. Lad? Lad? Yeah!
It's a lighthouse, I think.
Damn it. What was that?
Get that oar.
Whale or something. No, the oar! Fuck you! Oh, damn. Oh, is it a shark?
Where is it? Richard! Richard! What the hell was that thing?
We need to row. Now.
Cool.
Where is it? Row! We're gonna sink. We're all gonna die. We're gonna die.
That's actually one of my nightmares. If you're on a boat and it starts to... You're being attacked by something. What the fuck is that? That was not a shark.
Hold on.
You're cold, motherfucker. I'll say that much.
Why?
So we could live.
This show has, like, stepped it up a lot. Someone you know?
Fox.
Oh, damn, they killed her off screen like that? Oh, that's some bullshit, man. Oh.
Octavia, you stayed.
Screw you. Of course I stayed. I know where my loyalties lie. Why did Lexus sound the retreat?
She made a deal with Mount Weather, freed the Grounders. Now we're on our own.
Erica Sarah's in this episode? I like her. She's on Supernatural.
I am getting through that door.
And that's your plan? Bellamy's counting on you. Everyone's always counting on you.
Well, what do you want from me?
You let a bomb drop on DC. You let all of those
I am
people...
doing
Yeah.
the best I can.
Bellamy.
Well, Bellamy's here. Now it's time to go, right?
Where's your army?
Gone.
How are they going to cure Maya?
We need to talk to Dante. Maya says he's in quarantine.
Okay, you guys go for Dante. We'll help Maya.
Octavia calling the shots. I like it.
On their knees.
Damn, Raven.
Take off the hood.
They went like this entire season without seeing each other. Was that Abby? What is she doing here?
Where's my daughter?
How did they get them? How did they get Kane? Where did they come from?
I'm sorry it had to come to this.
Were they even in the last episode? Did I miss something?
She's next.
Aw, come on. Man. Are you telling me Harper outlives Raven? I'm about to be pissed. Yeah! Damn it!
Sir, we need your help again.
We can talk freely.
No one's watching anyway. Thanks to you, they're all on level 5.
You're not.
Please, we don't have much time. We need a way to get our people out of this mountain without killing everyone.
You cut the power, risking the lives of everyone in this mountain, my people, even the ones who helped you.
We made sure not to destroy the turbines so you could repair them. We're the good guys here, not you.
Yeah, if anybody else said that, I might believe what you're saying.
Let's go. Help us whether you like it or not.
They made it.
Come on, you're a survivor. We both are. Our destiny is out there, John.
And what about Craig's destiny? I am done following you. I'll go my own way.
Good luck with that, man.
Let's go. All right, we both know you want to.
I'll come back for you, John.
Your promised land sucks!
Why aren't you with your people on level 5?
Deliverance comes at a cost. I bear it so they don't have to.
It was your idea to make the deal with the Grounders.
We're in. Got it.
Is she safe? Can we go now? Cage knows I helped you guys. He's on level 5. So what do we do?
We kill Cage.
I'm in.
Cool. Let's do it. I'm down for that. Cage is a piece of shit. Deserves to die.
Tell them to stop. Now!
They won't listen to him.
I won't do that.
Carl Emerson.
Bellwether security detail, come in.
Who is this?
You know who it is.
Give the radio
To the president.
Why would he do that? I'd be like, or else what?
It's President Wallace.
I have your father.
If you don't let my people go,
I'll kill him.
You won't do it.
You don't know me very well.
Would mean the end of our people, Clark.
Clark, we need him.
Don't make me do this.
Dad.
I love you. Oh, I'm supposed to, be on Clark's side. Oh, yeah, no, that's not happening.
Listen to me very carefully.
I will not stop until my people are free.
Emerson.
Sir. They're watching us from the command center.
Go kill them all.
Yes, sir. Where's he going?
Monty, can you do it? Can you irradiate the level?
I can do it.
Wait a second, Clark. We need to think about this. There are kids in there.
Well, she's basically Finn at this point.
Take that one off the table.
Sir, we're not done. Now!
Put her on it.
No.
Ah! Alright, I'm for this. Stop! Okay, Cage. Playing fire with fire. I definitely agree with this. Let's do it.
What have I done?
Hey, we can donate it!
Bye, Abby.
Presentation for drilling.
I want to make sure I get a good look at this.
This is taking too long. What if she got caught?
We'd have heard something.
What if she couldn't find Sergeant Later? How would the protocol changed? What if he got caught?
Shut up.
Jasper, a warrior doesn't worry about what he can't control.
Cage is in the dorms. They brought another group in from the Ark. More marrow. They're not even trying to fix the dam.
I need a...
Aim for the throat. Slash, don't stab. Make it deep.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Me too.
You got this.
Your dad died, though. You're not sad about that? He was, shot. In the head.
Love you.
You should be more sad. Ew, that looks gross. Is that a remote? Another remote? What is this place? There's music.
Promised land.
Okay. I'm a little nervous about what that storyline is going to open up and be, but we'll see. Damn! Tavia's a badass. Get fucked, Abby.
All we have to do is pull this. Hatches and vents will open, and the scrubbers reverse, pulling in outside air.
My sister. My responsibility. Together.
Really? You're fucking terrible, Jasper. I mean, Maya seemed pretty innocent to me. Whatever.
What did you do?
We had no choice.
I was gonna kill Cage. If you'd just given me one more minute, it would have been over.
Nah, you weren't gonna do shit, Jasper.
How could you let this happen? I'm sorry. Harper.
Where's Cage?
Who's there? Show yourself!
The first dose is the worst.
Not gonna lie, that was a little disappointing.
I think we deserve a drink.
Have one for me. I'm not going in.
If you need forgiveness, you're forgiven.
Take care of them for me.
You don't have to do this alone.
Clark has to leave.
I bear it, so they don't have to.
Okay. Depending on how they handle that,
We meet again.
I might start to grow to like Clark again. We'll see.
Maybe we meet again.
I tried to stop her. But I lost control.
Lexa? Okay.
I'm so sorry.
That was weird. What? There's a lot of drones.
Curiouser and curiouser.
You're right.
Welcome, Thelonious. I'm glad you made it.
Hey. Erica Sarah.
Who are you?
My name is Allie.
Are you real?
Thelonious. To the Greeks, Thelonious meant lord or ruler. To the Germans, it meant tiller of the earth.
Are you a robot?
You said you were waiting for me.
For ages.
Hologram.
So it seems.
You're not real. And I thought this was my destination.
What is this? What?
Follow me. You were meant to come here. I realized it when I received your gift.
My gift.
What? Come on out with it. Let's find out. What's the gift? What's going on here? I need to know.
Thank you for bringing it down for me, Thelonious. We have work to do.
Is that a missile or a rocket? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried with the direction we're going into the next season. Just because we're just introducing so many new things right now, and there's like no setup to this. Like I'm looking back to season 1 and how that ended. You know, how basically there was a war between the Arkers and the Grounders. You know, and then after all that, after Clark basically incinerated everybody, or the Grounder or the Arkers incinerated everybody from the dropship, they thought they were all well and good, and then all of a sudden, gas canisters, and oh shit, the Mountain Men that we've been building up and talking about the entire season, they're here! And they took us! That was a good cliffhanger. This, I'm not sure what to think about it, to be honest. It's interesting, but kind of weird. Like, I don't get... Like, I'm trying to put my mind around what could possibly be with this Thelonious, or this Jaha storyline, and this Allie, this lady in red. She's not real. She said, "Thank you for bringing this down for me." It was like the rocket or whatever this is the same thing that he took to make it down to Earth. How did she get it, or who and what is behind it? Like, I assume that whatever's controlling the house is some sort of artificial intelligence. That's what I'm assuming. So, and the way she talked, like, interactive, like it wasn't just a pre-recorded message, it was like artificially, it was intelligent. Like it had literally some intelligence. And it was speaking to Jaha, and once Jaha figured it out by passing his hand through her, she said, "Very good, Thelonious," as if she expected that to happen. So it's like an interactive hologram, which is cool, but I'm wondering if it's just data, or if there's someone kind of like behind the scenes, like pulling levers, kind of like the Wizard of Oz or whatever the fuck. But I don't know if I'm sold on it. I'm not sold on it yet, though. It's interesting, but it's kind of weird. I maybe I missed some clue that led up to this, but it's very out there. This is the City of Light. Like, is that what they're talking about? Like, maybe it's technology or just intelligence, or I don't know. But it's interesting. I'll put the bookmark in that, and I guess we'll see what happens there. In terms of Clark, it's a big issue this season. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. If she leaves, because it looks like she left at the end of the season, she walked away, Bellamy went his way, she went her way, they basically did the whole till we meet again thing. Depending on how they work her storyline, there is a possibility, a chance to save her character in my eyes. Like, I know there's some Clark fans in the comments that are not necessarily with me when it comes to my opinion about Clark as a character, and that's totally fine. It's cool. I mean, I can't help what I feel. I literally am just saying what I see, and I'm telling you how that makes me react. And I'm telling you right now, Clark ain't my favorite character. I'm telling you right now, seeing Abby strapped to that fucking slab or whatever and was getting drilled into, it's fucking awesome. Like, literally. It probably should have been Clark on there, but, you know, I can't win everything, but I don't know. The Clark thing can be salvaged depending on what they do with her, because I felt like if she stayed, then I'd be like, there's no chance to redeem her. Like, I would literally have no interest in her as a character because she wouldn't be growing, but there is hope. So for those of you that are kind of worried that I'm just going to continue to hate Clark, there's a chance I am not. So it all depends on the writers at this point. I don't know. I feel like last episode was a better finale than this one, to be honest. Because it looks like we're wrapped up with the storylines. The Mountain Men apparently are no more. Cage is gone. His dad is gone. Emerson ran off. He might be a problem coming back up. Who knows? If not, gone. Not necessarily dead, but he's gone. And basically, everybody's dead. Like, everybody's dead. Even Maya. I knew that was going to happen. I kind of wish they gave her a better send-off, because that felt kind of shitty to me. I wasn't really feeling that. Same thing with Cage's death in the woods. Like, that was Lincoln, right? I couldn't really tell because of the shadows. So I'm just like, oh, it's always Lincoln. But so that's why I'm always like, oh, great, it's probably Lincoln. And of course, it had to be Lincoln because he did the whole, I'm going to say what you told me. I'm going to say it back to you type of deal. So I feel like that scene would have worked better if it was the other doctor, though. Like if it was Dr. Singh. Because I feel like she needed a better death. Because her death was kind of shitty, too. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of disappointed. Not necessarily saying that the episode was bad or anything. I'm just saying I expected more. And what we did get, I'm just not sold on. So, I mean, season 3 has a chance to turn everything around, obviously, with me. So, we'll see where that goes. But I'm just saying, as a whole, I will say season 2 is better than season 1, but not by a lot, though. It had the potential to be. But there's, like, certain things that happened during the season that I was just kind of, it was just okay. So, if I had to give this season a ranking, or like a rating, I'd give it an 8. Probably just a solid 8, maybe 8.5 if I'm feeling generous. Ask me again tomorrow, we'll see. But that would mean I'd have to retroactively go back and revise my score for season 1. Because I thought season 1 was solid too. But season 2 is definitely better than season 1. But it's good. But that would just mean season 1 would just have to be knocked down some. I'd probably, if I gave season 1 an 8, I'd probably revise it to like a 7, which is still pretty good. It was solid, and it's not a bad score, but I'm just saying I'd probably give season 1 about a 7. Probably season 2 would probably be about an 8, 8.5. No, 8 is good. 8's a good season, good score for that. It's a solid show. It keeps me entertained. I'm definitely interested on where certain characters go and storylines. I thought Raven was going to be a goner. I'm glad that she wasn't, though. Abby was about to die, but she didn't. So I was like, whatever. I mean, Cage literally could have been a dick and been like, because they had all the bone marrow they need. Cage literally said that. He could have been a petty ass bitch and just killed Abby right then and there, just for payback for Clark killing his dad. So I don't know why he didn't do that. I mean, obviously he wanted to teach Clark a lesson by torturing the mom, but dude, seriously? You killed my parent and I have your parent right here? Oh, they're gone. Like, are you serious? That's just me being a bad guy. A logical bad guy. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. As far as season 3 goes, I don't know. I feel like there's not as much hype to go into it outside of who's the hologram lady that Jaha's talking to. You know what I mean? Everything else just feels like, oh, we're done with the Mountain Men. We're going back home. Clark's gone. Some people are dead. Some people are mad at each other. But it feels more or less like we're going back to the status quo. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that there's not as much hype. There wasn't as much hype at the end of this episode to lead into season 3. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if I'm alone in that, but I felt like last episode was a better finale than this episode. If I were to give last episode like an 8, 8.5, I think that was an 8.5 episode. This would probably be like an 8, maybe 7.5. Wasn't that exciting. And they could have done better with with how to wrap up certain storylines. But aside from that, solid season, solid show. Can't wait to see what happens next. You know, they do have quite a uphill battle, I'll say that much, just because I'm already going into it not sold on whatever is going on is. So if they can sell it to me on episode 1, then season 3 is probably gonna be pretty good for me. Also, if it takes a couple episodes for me to like get into what's really going on, then we may have some problems, guys. But outside of that, we'll see what happens. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Until then, I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna end it there. All right, guys, enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction. You guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety? That option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and of course, share it with your friends. It helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. Everybody wins in the end. That being said, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The 100. It would be season 3, episode 1, whatever that's called. Show all your support in the comments down below, and we'll get back there when the new season, sooner or later. All right, guys. Adios.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it, and if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.